Hi, this is Farhana from Bhumijo. We are working to ensure healthy and hygienic public toilets for all, especially for Bangladeshi people. I have started Bhumijo with my own pain and with my own experience, what I have gone through from my childhood to till date. So it was like being a woman or being a Bangladeshi woman in a city or in a village or wherever I have gone. I have never found a good quality toilet where I can go comfortably and use it. So what I did, I have always drink less, and it was very common. So most of the women or the girls in Bangladesh did the same thing. But one of my aunt died due to UTI and then recurrent UTI and then kidney failure. Then I decided, so my background was in architecture and I did my master's in planning. So I thought what I can do with my expertise. And then we started Bhumijo with other founder. So that was the beginning, and we started one of our toilet. I mean, it was women only toilet by renovating it, and then we are operating it for almost 4.5 years. So it was the beginning.
That's really amazing. Thank you for sharing that. So I want to dive in and ask you more about your journey. But first, I'd just like to set a little bit of context about the economy in Bangladesh, the condition of sanitation, the market potential, and of course, feel free to add on to this. So because the story of Bangladesh is pretty amazing. So in the 1970s, it was a highly impoverished country, and now through sustained economic growth, it's cut poverty in half. The World Bank now calls Bangladesh a lower middle income country. It's one of the fastest growing economies in South Asia. Pre-COVID, the growth was 6 to 8% annually. COVID did hit growth, but recovery is fast, and the World Bank estimates that growth will rise back to 6.5% almost in 2022. The GDP is well over $300 billion, and the per capita income is on par with India. And in fact, in 2020, it surpassed India, which is its larger neighbor. This means increasing purchasing power, increasing demand in this strong lower middle income market. Now, coming to the sanitation situation, Bangladesh has reduced open defecation significantly, almost eliminated it from 34% in 1990 to currently 0%. But about 15% of the toilets are still considered unimproved, which is completely unsafe. For example, just a pit in the ground without even a platform to sit on. And if there is a proper toilet, the disposal becomes an issue. So there may not be a systematic sewer system. So the only city in Bangladesh with a sewer is Dhaka. And that too, it serves only 18% of the population. So there is a lot of demand, pent-up demand for hygienic toilets with safe waste disposal and treatment. Another fact, of course, is that 16% of Bangladesh's urban population is women. We know, as you mentioned, Farhana, that women customers really value good sanitation products and services that ensure their health, safety, and dignity. So given all these factors, Bangladesh is a very compelling location for a sanitation business, sanitation investment, not just in toilets, but sanitation systems as a whole. There are already multiple organizations, including investors, SMEs, NGOs working here, including names like the USAID, UNICEF, BRAC, Aqua for All, the British International Investment, IFC, and a lot more. So now that we've set this context, please feel free to add on to this. And also, could you speak a little more about what exactly Bhumijo is doing?
There is a growing demand for hygienic public toilet. So with that demand, what we are doing from Bhumijo, we are building and operating public sanitation, especially in urban areas. And there is a gap between a trained sanitation worker and also there is a less awareness how to use toilet or how to maintain it. There are a lot of facilities here in Bangladesh that has been built at different times with support from government or different agencies, but they are not well maintained. And also some toilets are not, considering our culture, how women or men use it from our culture, like we are washer, we use water after every use. So we are trying to incorporate those design issues, and we are also working on the maintenance and in the operation part, mostly how to make it sustainable, to deliver the better services for our customer, and also to make it business wise sustainable for us as well. When we have started working, I mean, uh, the things have really changed. I mean, government is really supportive here in Bangladesh. I mean, the mayors, and also the leaders who are elected by the people, all they have had a good notion. They want to have good quality public toilet. And we are also having our national urban sanitation policy is on the table. It's not finalized yet, but when we will have that, then we will have more guidance on that. Definitely, we need to work on different issues because it's a new sector. We need to work on few different issues: how government will give land, or who will maintain it, how these toilets will be maintained, and how other revenue streams can be or could be incorporated into this system. We need to work a lot of those issues, but government is very, very supportive. People are ready to pay, even people from the lower middle income group. I mean, there was a perception, there was a lot of NGO working in the sanitation sector before. So it was like toilet should be free, uh, but people are ready to pay for good quality services. And as you have already mentioned that Bangladesh has uh, now from least developed country to lower middle income country. So, and our aspiration is to be middle income and higher income country. And to be so, we have to increase our quality of life. So we need to have good quality toilet, and people have that need actually. I My vision is like there will be no women who have to drink less in near future. And for Bhumijo, what we see, what we expect, and what is our aim, we will be able to build and operate around 100 toilets within 2025. Uh, we are 25 now, so I think it's very doable, and it will be possible with a lot of partnership. And if we can work together with government, with private business, and NGOs and us, yeah. So to scale, we are trying. Still, we are trying for with our different revenue streams. But besides that, we also need to develop the technology. I mean, technology for ensuring the quality of toilet for all of our facilities. We need to have a consistent system. We need to develop our team, our people who are working in the sector. So one of the things is technology. Technology will help us to have better count who are our user, how they are using it, and also if there is any malfunctioning at our toilet, so we can easily know about it. Uh, and we also need to develop our team. When we will, right now we are operating only 25. When we will have 100 or more than 100, we need to have a very strong team who can manage all those toilets, because building is not the problem, as I have said earlier. Operating good and hygienic toilet is one of the issues. So till date, we have raised as grant and also as investment, I mean, as equity investment. So we have received grant from Transform for building toilet and also to test the business model. and also same goes with Aqua for All. So with that, till date we have received and will receive within this year almost 500,000 USD. And for equity investment, we have around 35,000. It's very low. And going ahead, what we are looking for around 500,000 USD. It's not only for building, it's some for building toilets or renovating it, and other parts will help us to build the team and also do the marketing and develop the technology as well. So besides the money or the capital, we also need support for this technology part. I mean, we have different segments. Like for technology support, we also need some marketing support, and also who really feel for that cause and can help us to scale and to sustain in this scale. So these all are the things that we need to grow.